aim assist versus mouse and keyboard. This discussion has been a hot talking point for a very long time. Everyone is debating everyone on who really has the advantage when it comes to mouse and keyboard versus aim assist on controller. But who really has the advantage? Personally, I think if you're a casual player on either system who doesn't play the ranked modes, or at least in the lower ranks, you'll be just fine. I think it's only when you start getting into higher ranks that the difference in skill ceiling for controller versus mouse and keyboard are very noticeable. Now before we go any further, you should know that my opinion in this video is probably a bit biased, but I'll try to be as objective as possible for everyone. Strong aim assist has been a gripe of the PC community for as long as I can remember. And to an extent, I understand it. There are some games, such as Call of Duty, where the aim assist is so strong, you'd be justified in confusing it for aimbot. But the reason aim assist for controller players is very strong is because of the advantage that PC players have over them. Now, I may have already lost some of you, but I can prove that PC players hold a strong advantage over controller players. I am not saying that there are no console players that can even compete with PC players. I am sure that there are, but it is a gross minority. I'll even prove it right now with a thought experiment. If you took the best PC players in the world on any competitive shooter game and put them up against the best controller players, but you took away the aim assist, who is winning that game? Those who are honest with themselves will say that the PC players are going to dominate at least 9 out of 10 times, if not 100% of the time. Now, you might think by saying this I'm trying to justify the aim assist being insane, but I'm not. Quite the opposite, actually. I really don't like super strong aim assist either. But if I don't want aim assist to be stronger, and I also understand that it puts controller players at a disadvantage when they don't have it, what can be done about this problem? Well, to answer that, we don't need to look any further than Marvel Rivals. I definitely have my gripes about this game, don't get me wrong, but one thing that this game does correctly, and I will defend until the end of time, is having crossplay turned off in the ranked mode. They didn't do this randomly, I promise you. Now, you don't have PC players complaining about aim assist being crazy, or people like me complaining about the advantage that experienced mouse and keyboard players have. I don't know about the rest of you controller players out there, but I turn off crossplay anyway when I play ranked modes and shooter games. A separation of the systems for ranked modes is absolutely necessary in shooter games, at least for it to be the most fair. Now some of you may still be asking, is what I'm proposing really necessary? And some of you may be thinking that I'm just a scrub with the skill issue. And to that I say, you're exactly right. It is a skill issue. Do I need to talk slower so that you understand? The skill ceilings between controller players and mouse and keyboard players is very different. And if you don't believe me, I'll refer you to the thought experiment that I proposed before. Again, I want to reiterate, I am sure that there are some controller players who can hold their own against the best PC players with aim assist. But without aim assist, I just don't think it's happening. The PC players will dominate a vast majority of the time. In summary, separate the PC players from the controller players in ranked modes so no one calls it unfair and everyone is a lot happier. Anyway, that's my take on this whole issue. Those of you who listened all the way through, thank you so much. Be sure to like the video if you agree with what I had to say, and please consider subscribing. I've got tons of content heading your way. With all that being said, I will see all of you in the next video. Later!